home storage market is low, C&I and large-scale storage is growing. How can a supplier survive in this difficult market conditions? What is the reason for success in growing in storage market? We will find out this secret now. Good morning, Franz.
Good morning,
nice to meet you again.
Nice to have you here.
First day, first hour of the Intersolar ES storage. So, home storage market is difficult all over Europe. What are the reasons for this?
Yeah, I mean, after the energy crisis, of course, there were 1.5 quite powerful years. But after these, the market did not proceed growing, but instead went a bit down. And especially the product itself changed. So it's not a PV battery anymore, just doing own consumption in the night. But a storage system must do much more, many different things meanwhile. Yeah. And that's why whoever was not prepared for this, manufacturer or installer, have issues. In our case, we're growing with our market share. We're quite happy in this market.
You not only have home storage, you have the C&I segment too, and big scale storage systems. So what are the news you're presenting here this year, the innovations?
Oh yeah, we have quite some innovations in the hardware area. We have a new commercial system, 50 kilowatt, backup ready, PV direct connection, and with a stackable LFP battery modules, as the installers like to use them.
Yeah, of course.
And our commercial systems are now quite able for clustering, even more than 1 megawatt hour. In the standard systems as the wholesalers and installers know it. And of course, for the large systems, which we built ourselves based on EV batteries, there we have different product types for different applications. Quite interesting market right now.
So this is a giant. How many megawatt hours can this system store?
Yes, that's our new and biggest product. It's a Fenecon Industrial XL, 1.5 megawatt and 4 megawatt hours of capacity.
That's huge, that's huge. And which functions do you need compared to home storage for C&I and for grid-connected large-scale storage?
I mean, the functions of a storage system are always based on the energy management system, which was always our priority to develop it.
And you got the award yesterday for the FEMS, for the Fenecon Energy Management System.
Wearing it
Congratulations.
Quite Thanks a lot, yeah. It's of course a great honor for us that this is such well recognized, that energy management system based on open source and based on applications which can change the application and the doing of the systems by time, because that's what we learned is absolutely necessary, is so highly appreciated by the jury, but also the installers out there.
You're building these giant storage systems with EV batteries, traction batteries from electric cars.
Yes.
Why do you do this?
Yeah, we do it. In Germany, we have 2 plants. We have another one in America just ramping up. Just imagine, the German large-scale ESS market was last year 1 gigawatt hour. But at the same time, Germany threw away 5 gigawatt hours of EV batteries, which finally didn't make it in the EV.
So they are waste.
They are considered as waste, even if the batteries are very new, very perfect, very high quality, even much better than the LFP batteries, where of course the target is just to make them cheap.
It's automotive standard.
That's, automotive quality. And this is exactly where we are in. So we are acquiring these contingents from the leading OEMs and developing them into our 4 different industrial platforms. And then they can be used in commercial, industrial or solar park standalone applications.
So you mentioned a new factory in Bavaria, I know that. And you have another one in the United States. And we are talking about getting back production. We're talking about cybersecurity, which is intermingled between these 2 factors. So how do you judge this? How important is production in Europe or even in the US for the American market?
I think we have a new trend, local for local. So what we do in US, everything comes from US and is for US, and we do the same in Europe. It's a completely made in Germany product for the European market based on the batteries which are already here. And I think that's quite important, first to use those batteries instead of throwing them away. But on the other hand, keeping our industry, keeping the knowledge about the value chain here. And also the European Union takes a big emphasis on cybersecurity,
of course,
where the data go to, how they're treated, but also keeping the industry or even let the industry grow again here in Europe.
Yeah. So I wish you good luck here at the
Thanks a
fair.
lot.
It's all crowded on the booth. And if you want to know more about Fenecon's innovations, then please refer to the website.